Hello everyone, my name's Tom. I'm one of the skills tutors here at Suffolk Hospital. I'm going to take you on a little tour of the Education Centre and also introduce you to some of the Siklos Centre staff. So the Education Centre is located on the West Suffolk Hospital grounds, near the day surgery unit and opposite from the main building, which is over there. If you go up this ramp, you'll end up in the Education Centre, this glass fronted building here. The Education Centre is called the Drummond Education Centre. Here are the Education Centre receptionists. This is Hayley and this is Kerry. They are the oracles of everything that happens in the Education Centre. If you need to know where anything is, or if you've got any questions, you can just drop by and ask them. In this room is where Eleanor and Emma live. They are the CGC administrators, so they are the hubs of everything to do with the administration of your course. They'll send you lots of emails, they'll tell you where things are, they'll tell you what things are happening. So if you have any questions, you can just speak to them, come and find them in this office or email them. This is the library. The library is a place where you can come to study and you can come to learn. You can have a little quiet sit down in here and have a cup of coffee. And there's all sorts of resources here. There tends to be someone working in the library most of the time, so you can speak to them if you have any questions about things you need to find. Downstairs in the Education Centre is where most of the training rooms are. There's lecture theatres, there's a servery, and there's most of the training rooms down here. You'll come down here for most of your seminars, any lectures and any communication skills that you need to learn about. Also at the back of the Education Centre is where the skills lab is, and I'll take you there now. So this is the entrance to the Siklos Centre. Here is where you'll learn most of your practical skills and also any simulation. Dr. Siklos. And here is the sim lab. So this is the sim lab. The sim lab is when, as it says in the name, we do lots of different simulations. So we can use our mannequins that we have here in the background, or we can use patients or actors, and we can simulate situations that you might find yourself in as a junior doctor. We could start off very simply with these, someone who's maybe slightly unwell, and as you progress through your years being a doctor, we make them slightly more complicated. These simulations are a great way to practice some of these skills that you've learned through your assessment or your communication or your actual practical skills. And once we've done our simulation, or during it, your colleagues will be sitting in another room watching what's going on, so they're not interfering with what's happening. Once we've finished the simulation, we'll take you through to that room and we'll have a chat about how it went. You'll be able to tell us all the things that you did really well, all the things that you found maybe a bit complicated, and we'll talk about strategies in order to how you can change things maybe to make it work for you better. In this room also we might set it up for some practical skills teaching. We might also have some actual real life patients in here for you to be able to examine and talk with to see maybe what's wrong with them. So in order to make our patient simulator work, someone needs to operate the mannequin, and we do that from this room. I'm going to introduce you to Benjamin, who is our technologist.
Hello, I'm Benjamin, technologist. I help with the equipment side, making sure that all of the lessons have everything they need, enough stock, the audiovisual side of things, make sure the mannequin's working as it should be or fixing the issues that it does have, and the general sort of administrative side.
Thank you very much, Benjamin. So as mentioned before, this room has multiple uses, and one of them is for patients to come in so you can examine them and chat to them with the support of a consultant. I'm going to introduce you to Di, who is our main person who makes that happen.
So good afternoon to you all. As Tom said, my name's Diane. Everyone calls me Di. And part of my responsibility is to arrange or ask patients to come in and help with teaching sessions for you. So these are sessions throughout your training where different patients, initially with perhaps quite specific examination needs, will come in, and then what will happen is you go through your training, it'll sort of broaden out so that you could be examining lots of systems. The brilliant part about all of these sessions are that you're going to have a tutor with you all the time who will be able to support you, they'll be able to guide you, they'll be able to give you feedback, and also you're going to come into contact with some phenomenal patients who will also do everything they can to make you feel at ease. So I really hope you enjoy this part of the course.
Thank you very much, Di. Okay everyone, so now I'm going to introduce you to James, the Clinical Skills Manager. Hi James.
Hey Tom, I'm James, I'm the Clinical Skills Manager. I'm responsible for the Siklos Centre and I oversee a team of clinical skills tutors here. You may well see me around the Siklos Centre, perhaps helping with some teaching. If there are any decisions to be made involving perhaps support needed or looking at assessment, I usually get involved with those and act as the formal link with Cambridge to Deakin Centre.
Hey, thank you very much. So from the Sim Lab, you can walk along to the Skills Lab down the corridor where most of your practical skills will be taught to you. Your predecessors. So this is the Skills Lab. I'm going to introduce you to Tina. So hi Tina.
Oh, hi, welcome to the Skills Lab. My name's Tina. I'm just practicing some clinical skills on our mannequins here. As you can see, we've got a whole range of equipment where you would be learning to take bloods, put cannulas in. We have big screens so we can kind of zoom in and watch skills taking place. If you look over here as well, we can also watch the Sim Lab next door while you sit here and watch your colleagues. All different types of mannequins. We also have some more down here. So we have anatomy mannequins, blood pressure, things to look in the eyes and the ears. If you come over here, this will be open all the time, 24 hours a day, these cupboards, but we'll have an out of hours cupboard open. You can practice the skills on the mannequins, possibly on each other if you're brave enough, but we do recommend one of you is here with us. Skills Lab is open 8 to 8 Monday to Friday. If you do need to come in on the weekend, just give us a shout and we can kind of make sure the doors are open and things like that so you don't set off any fire alarms. But we're here all the time to help you in whatever way we can. Thank you very much. Carl.
Thank you. So the last place for us to visit is our middle room where the tutors can be found when we're not teaching. So as I said, this is the middle room where our offices can be found. If you ever want to find one of the skills tutors for a chat or just to clarify something, we're in here. Just come and find us. We work Monday to Friday. We're sitting around here. Hi Tina. And we've got cupboards for stock. There's also some coffee and tea facilities here. If you want to come in here and use these, that's absolutely fine. We've also got our food bank shelf here, which is where its current location is, but it might be moving somewhere else in the education centre. So if you ever do need us, come and find us in here. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the tour. Thank you very much for watching the video if you got to the end. We hopefully you enjoyed looking at some of the facilities we have to offer, and we look forward to seeing you when you start as graduate student doctors. Thank you very much. Bye everyone.